Hey everyone, welcome to another EMP Loft video. In this video we're going to take a look at two different scenarios involving bad callouts while I'm playing with two of my friends. In the first scenario, it is Chris, myself, and Evan. We have just taken out a three-man team and we think there may be a fourth person. Chris had just saved my life and I just finished recovering from the damage I've taken from the fight. We think there may be a fourth man, however we don't know where he's at. I'm going to let the clip play all the way through and then point out who made the callouts and if they were bad or not.
I didn't kill him.
Oh, I just got shot. Chris, are you shooting at me?
Ow. Who shot at you?
There's a guy behind this pillar.
He's behind this truck right here.
This is me. I'm behind the fucking 18-wheeler.
No.
Oh, he's behind the
Behind the van? Behind the van?
Get him?
He's dead.
Okay.
He doesn't have a face.
Alright, it's review time. Let's go ahead and break down every callout one by one and see which one's good and which one's bad.
I didn't kill him.
Oh, I just got shot. Chris, are you shooting at me?
Ow.
Okay, at this point in time, I just got shot by the fourth player. I asked Chris if he just shot me. He says no. Perfect callout. Bye, Chris.
Who shot at you?
There's a guy behind this pillar.
Okay, now to prevent confusion, I state where he's at. He's behind a pillar. Granted, we're in a parking garage. There's 1,000 pillars. Not that bad of a callout, not that good of a callout.
He's behind this truck right here.
This is me. I'm behind the fucking 18-wheeler.
Now, I freak out here because of one fatal flaw by Chris. He calls a van a truck, and I'm hiding behind an 18-wheeler truck. Now the issue is that Evan is also here, and he may perceive me as the enemy behind the 18-wheeler. Super bad call out by Chris.
No.
Oh, he's behind the van.
Behind the van?
Get him?
He's dead.
Now luckily, the other player was terrible and didn't kill me. However, Evan makes another call out, which, too little too late. However, it was still a good call out in itself. He says behind the van. Okay, now in the second clip, we've just spawned in. We've heard 3 different weapons being fired at the energy plant, and we're heading over there to investigate what is going on. Once again, I'm going to let the clip play and then break down each call out.
The energy plant.
I can't get in here.
Evan, you want to plant over here?
There's a dead guy right there.
What the fuck? There's a guy in there, Chris. I'll grenade it in the window if you can.
Dude, that guy's taking to me.
You covering the left-hand side, Chris? You cover that exit, alright?
Oh, I'm dead. Right side.
Yeah, I saw the guy on the right. I'm chasing him.
Careful.
I'm in here. Where are you, Borjan?
I'm rushing the guy with the M1. I'm inside the office.
I got one.
I'm in the office. That's me. It's me.
That's me.
There's one back there. I'm healing.
There's one back where?
To the right.
Outside?
Yeah, outside. He's coming to the right of us. The right. Let me reload. Fuck! All my mags are empty.
He got me. Fuck. He's right in there.
He's dead.
Alright, it's rewind time. Let's go ahead and break down every call out one by one.
That's inside the energy plant.
I can't get in here.
Evan, you want to plant over here?
dead guy right there.
At this point in time, I have called out that the gunfire took place inside the energy plant, and I also told Evan to plant his marker on the fuel container for his quest. Evan called out that there's a dead player, however, doesn't say where. Bad call out by Evan.
What the fuck?
Now, this isn't a call out. However, I did want to point out the maximum bullshit pulled off by Tarkov here by not rendering the generator that was in front of this guy.
There's a guy in there, Chris. Throw a grenade in the window if you can.
Dude, that guy's taken to me.
You covering the left-hand side, Chris? You cover that exit, right?
Now, at this point, I state that there's a player inside the building. I ask Chris to throw a grenade so we can hear the player move. And I've also asked Chris to cover the doorway because I have confidence that he can take on the player inside the building. I'm covering the left-hand side of the building because I think there's another player.
Oh, I'm dead. Right side.
Yeah, I saw the guy on the right. I'm chasing him.
Unfortunately, at this point in time, Chris gets shot by the other player that I suspected was outside. However, Chris makes the call out that he's on the right-hand side. Now, specifically, this is a good call out because me, Chris, and Evan are all facing the same direction. Now, Evan also states that he's going to follow the guy that just killed Chris, so I'm going to flank around on the left-hand side.
Careful.
I'm in here. Where are you, Borjan?
I'm rushing the guy with the M1. I'm inside the office.
I got one.
Now, when Evan asks me where I'm at, I make sure to let him know my immediate position because I know that he's inside the building.
I'm in the office. That's me. It's me. It's me.
That's me.
There's one back there. I'm healing.
This is where I mess up. I don't explain exactly where the enemy's at. I should have stated that he was next to the extract area outside of the energy building.
One back where?
Into the right. To the right.
Outside?
Yeah, outside. He's coming to the right of us. The right. Let me.
Here I should have said he's coming in from the right-hand entrance. However, I didn't get to make that statement in time.
Fuck. All my mags are empty.
He got me. Fuck. He's right in there.
He's dead.
What?
And that's all the callouts for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments in the comment section. Please click the like button if you guys did like the video. And I want to give a special shout out to my wife for mixing and matching the music for the beginning of the clip and for helping me make my intro. Have a great one.